Thank you for joining Embracing Eve Tarot. So the reading I want to do for the collective tonight is for Path of Destiny number 1. And before I get into that and explaining what I mean by that, I wanted to share a quote by Albert Einstein that I heard today, who is my fave of all time. I love Albie. So the quote was, "The intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift." And I live my life by angel numbers. If you've heard anything about me or know who I am recently, then literally all decisions I make, when I wake up in the morning, before I go to bed at night, I'm always watching out for numbers around me, whether that's on the clock, on receipts, on license plates, on signs while we're in the car. And if you really tune in with your angels, they actually will guide you perfectly through all your decisions, your choices, and help you stay on the right path meant for you. So angel number 152 says, and I quote this from Sacred Scribes Angel Numbers.blogspot.com, that 152 is a number of making new beginnings and fresh starts, living your personal truths, and finding balance and stability in your life. It is also a number of personal strength and conviction. And in the background, what you hear is some Hertz frequency music. It's actually it's for starting new beginnings, and all the hertz that you get with this is 2, 22, 222, and 2222. This music and this balance of music that you'll hear behind me is pineal gland stimulation and spiritual balance. Okay. So before I start, right here, I want to just burn some sage and clear the energy, clear the space. I hope everybody is having a wonderful week. Focusing on positive things, as you know, your thoughts create your reality. So right now, especially collectively, this is a very strong manifesting time. So trying to keep your thoughts positive, because whatever you're thinking on right now, you're manifesting in the near future. Okay. And, well, I'm going to take out my old. Just got some new sage. I guess that can stay for a minute. Here. This is actually only my second bundle of sage. So the first one was kind of a disaster in how it ended. I don't know if I'm going to burn the rest of it or what. We'll figure something out. Okay. So I'm choosing to do Path of Destiny numbers for my readings for the time being, because I'm super into numerology, angel numbers, and I'm getting into astrology and obviously now tarot, and so I want to connect all of these sciences together the best that I can in the readings to share whatever I've been learning with the collective, as that's what we're here as light workers to do. So, where did I put those? Right here. So the destiny number is what your soul came to manifest in this lifetime. So the life path number, which you'll see a lot of readings about, you can find a lot of information about all over the internet, is what your soul came to learn. So the opposite of this is what your soul came to manifest during this time. This represents what your aim in life should be, the path you should be on, and what your focus should be during this reincarnation. If you've never done a destiny number and you don't know how to calculate this, you simply add your soul number and your outer personality number together. Now you're saying, Julie, how do I get those numbers? Well, if you're unaware of what that means, your soul number is the vowels of your complete birth name, And your outer personality number is the consonants of your birth name. So your destiny number is the number that you reach by adding every letter of your full birth name numerically and reduced to a single digit. So quick example. So first, I wanted to, let's see, I don't know if you can see this very well in the camera. You can? I'm trying to show kind of right here. Not really? Okay. So first, the alphabet represents numbers. So A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, D equals 4, and so on. So you figure out each number of your full birth name and add them all together. So here's a chart you can copy and use to reach the number values of each letter in the alphabet. So now let's see if we can see that a little bit. You can? It's not too dark?
It's not. Maybe just kind of move this a little bit.
Where? Let me see. Oh.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
You can screenshot.
Well, I'm just gonna say they can
Take a screenshot of it from me.
they can take a screenshot, or I'll hold it here just for a minute so they can see and take a picture. Just in case you want to do your name, and you can find this chart easily online. It's just, pretty simple, but I thought I'd make it easy for everybody. So there are 4 personal numbers I've been studying in the book Numerology and the Divine Triangle by Faith Javane and Dusty Bunker. Might as well leave this up there for you guys. The life lesson number, the soul number, the outer personality number, and the destiny number. So again, feel free to pause this, copy your alphabet and value chart so you can find these numbers for yourself. Okay, so in this video, I'm doing a reading for the Path of Destiny number 1. The following is straight from Numerology and the Divine Triangle about those with Path of Destiny number 1. And if you're into numerology or you're wanting to get in to it, this I just randomly grabbed at Barnes & Noble about 2 months ago, and it is amazing. I've been studying it. I plan on doing numerology charts here in the near future. I'm practicing on myself and my family's charts right now. So I wanted to read you what the author said about Path of Destiny number 1. So as a Path of Destiny number, you represent the real I am, conscious of self as a center of your world, concerned with your individual desires and seeking self-preservation above all else. You use your resources for your own pleasure and have little interest in the needs of others. This is not necessarily bad, since you are here to develop the self, but you must not allow this to be carried to the extreme of selfishness. You may be a newcomer to the earth plane where all beginning lessons are to be learned. The words you most often use are I and I am. Leadership is your key word, and you must accept the destiny of leading while others follow. Your own independent initiative will help you attain success through your determination to stand for your beliefs, even under duress. By exhibiting self-reliance and demonstrating your ability to win, you will succeed under all circumstances. Okay, I love that. So, we are going to be looking to receive messages from your guardian angels, ancestors of the divine pure white light, spirit team, and the divine creator, which I call the artist in my own life. Also, if you go by astrology, Aries is the the first sign in the zodiac. So if you have Aries highly aspected in your birth chart, this reading may resonate for you as well. Also with astrology, for January, Capricorn, which is the first month of the year, could also resonate for you. Also, if we're looking in tarot, the Magician is also the number 1 card, the number of new beginnings, opportunities, and it is associated with planet Mercury. So let's go ahead and see what our angels have for you today. This is Angel Wisdom Tarot. I see there's a few different tarot readers who have this deck. I didn't even realize when I bought it that I had already seen it. I just thought it was neat. I get most of my decks at Barnes & Noble. Okay. Got the 8 of Pentacles or the 8 of Earth, the King of Air or the King of Swords, and the Moon. And bottom of the deck is the 5 of Cups. Let's see here. Go ahead with the Imperial Dragon Oracle, and then we'll read the messages. So I decided today, well, I guess this past week, that my family, well, if they want to, but myself, I'm going to be celebrating more than just Christmas this year because I'm studying world religions. I'm studying world religions, and let me make these so you can see it on the camera. And I'm just trying to be more open-minded, and I believe that a lot of things are true, I guess, is a simple way to say it, more than just like the way that I was raised to believe. So we're going to be celebrating Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, winter solstice, and Christmas this season. I have to look in a couple other religions, so we may do another one or two, but at least those 4, and I'll be studying those and seeing the traditions that we can implement into our yearly holidays. Okay, let's see what we have. We have the Imperial Dragon, the Seeker, and Solitaire, and Rebirth on the bottom of the deck, number 13. Can you see all these?
Kind of. I just gotta move it down a little bit.
Here, I'm just gonna move the camera. These are like a little bit, let's see, it'll be
Maybe a little bit lighter.
maybe another color.
Yeah, like that one.
Okay. Okay. So, 8 of Pentacles, learning all you can about a subject or career, going back to school, taking a seminar, or finding a mentor. Attention to detail, skilled work that you love. So this is beautiful energy. This is studying. This is sometimes, for some reason I'm thinking of the Hermit card. Like, that is the one that I have been really resonating with over this past year. Well, I'm going back to school to become a philosopher of divinity, and I'm just really trying to focus on these a couple businesses that I'm trying to begin, and I'm one who likes to know all the details before anything is started, which, I'm learning that that kind of goes along with lessons I've been learning about taking a leap of faith. So, for instance, doing this tarot, this is my second reading today, and I've been very nervous, although I've been thinking about it for quite a few weeks. I just feel like I need to know everything, but then, something just clicked in my head that that's how I'm going to get better at tarot, is doing readings and trying to channel things, whatever messages are important for the collective at this time, and that's how right now I can connect to spirituality in a way that I haven't been, so I'm pretty excited. So next we have the King of Swords or the King of Air. Intelligent, impartial, respected, stoic, receiving wise advice. Remain objective and fair-minded. Public speaking. Communicate clearly. Unemotional relationships or being emotional unavailable. So this kind of goes back along with card number 1, I think, about receiving wise advice. So that other card said finding a mentor. being fair-minded. Right now with the collective, I feel like we're having different big awakenings, and just remembering as we're healing from all of our past traumas and difficult times, we have to understand that not a lot of people are on that same level in understanding themselves and being healed. So it's important that's what I think of when I hear fair-minded, just being patient with people, which is my favorite word, patience. I'm learning to love it. I really am. Okay, and then let's see, the moon. So listen to your intuition and pay attention to signs from the divine. Unnecessary worry. Let go of your fears, revelations that will make everything clear. So I love this that it's intuition came out, especially because I just shared that intuitive mind quote from Einstein, so that's neat. And then I just got this Imperial Dragon Oracle. Let's see if you can see the box. Yeah, it's there's this little metaphysical shop right in our town, and we had never been there. So my fiance stopped and took me there the other day. Woo! I said, "Oh, you're good." But yeah, so I picked out a couple decks, and then when we got home or in the truck, he handed me this, and he said this was calling his name for me, that he thinks I would like it. So. And I'm all about dragons. I love dragons. Yeah, my dragon is red, and her name is Phoenix. I think one of these dragons matches on this card, but maybe one day I'll show you if I get the card out for you guys. Anyways, let's see what these say. The Imperial Dragon, number 8. So this is the Strength card. Spiritual power, and keyword meaning is fortitude. Oops. Trying to see. The lights are not wonderful in this room, but maybe I put another lamp close to it next time. So this card says, true strength arises from the fusion of female intuition, spiritual energy, and masculine strength. When masculine strength is exerted on its own, the underlying energy is one of dominance, which serves no higher purpose. However, feminine spiritual energy exerts a gentle but powerful restraining force on this male energy, allowing it to endure in spite of the most extreme challenges. The merging of your masculine and feminine sides is vital for overcoming obstacles on your spiritual path. So this is balance is something that's very important. I talked about this in my first reading. I know it's always an important topic, but to me I'm really seeing how it's so important for you to have balance in every area of your life, so that way you can thrive as a whole person, and not let one of an area of your life get misaligned or fall off the track. It's best if you can find a balance. If you're anything like me right now, I'm learning about organizing, and I've always been big on that, but I realize I don't do it daily. I kind of do it in spurts. So that's something that I'm really trying to focus on, and I know that's going to help me accomplish all of my goals. Okay, the Seeker is card 2. I'll show you this. It has that full moon, which we have one of those coming up in November 8th. So the Seeker is the Fool card. So the energy is birth, and it means limitless possibilities. The Seeker holds the energy of new beginnings. He walks with trust and innocence, unaware of worldly limitations. Everything is possible. The only limits are those created by the mind. If you can imagine it, it can become real. Many might say that only a fool would seek out a dragon, but the fool is without fear. If we choose to align our current energy to this magnificent being, it will take us on a wonderful adventure. That's beautiful. Oh, and so the Imperial Dragon was number 8, 0 is the Seeker, Solitaire is number 9, which is the Hermit, Knowledge of the Inner Self, and Inner Wisdom. That's cool. I love the little light. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oops. It's so funny. I've been watching, different collective readings, and I hear people channeling songs all the time. And I just started doing this at home with my family. But,
You just did that party on the website.
oh yeah, my daughter. I was helping her with her homework earlier, and somehow the word party was in like science. I don't know how it
No,
came
it was in
up.
math.
Oh, it was in math. Okay.
We were like having like a little party because I was doing that.
Yeah, something. And I just randomly started channeling Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus. So, of course, I got on Spotify and played it. That was fun. Anyways, okay, the Hermit. So, that is so funny that came out because I just said that this card was reminding me of the Hermit card. And so, that's amazing. That's number 9. I love that. Let's see. The solitaire dragon walks the path of an outsider, seeking his own way to inner knowledge. His lantern of illumination guides him, making him both gentle and wise. His twisted staff symbolizes his understanding of the spiral of creation that helps him on his quest. He understands that the answer to all questions and the solution to all problems can be found within. And when I'm hearing that, I'm right now hearing like meditate, meditate, meditate. This is something I'm trying to do more of. We go to the beach a couple times a week, and then pretty much every time I'm in in our truck. P.S. I never drive, so don't think I'm meditating while driving, but I meditate because
You get treated like a queen.
because I get treated like a queen, my daughter just said, because my fiance just likes to drive. And actually, that's funny now that I'm thinking about this. I would just want to share with the collective. Probably 6 or 8 months ago, I heard a reading that said, like, you're never going to have to drive yourself again. And then I realized not very long after hearing that reading, I can't remember who it was, but I remember thinking, oh my goodness, I never drive because my fiance just drives everywhere. And I'm like, oh, I'm so blessed. That's amazing. Anyways, that's a little off the track there. Let's see what this rebirth is. I felt like there was something else I wanted to say, but I distracted myself. That's alright. Okay, rebirth. Number 13, death, transformation, and rebirth. Which rebirth is, of course, what we're talking about with new beginnings. And look, there's that full moon again. I lately have been doing a lot of new moon and full moon rituals. If you saw my first video, I just finished my first vision board. I do like burning bowl rituals. I do a lot of gratitudes, affirmations, letters to the universe. If you have altars, you can do gifts, or offerings to your ancestors. You can, you could do spiritual baths. You can use crystals and all that fun stuff. There's so many tools to help you connect with the universe, with Source, with your Creator, with God, with the cosmos, with Gaia, with your angels, whatever it is that you believe. There's so many tools that really can help you in different areas. If you have any questions or anything, my information is in the description box below if you ever have any questions or anything like that for me. So let's read this about death and transformation. Transformation is distinctly different from transition. Transition is a movement from one place to another within the same reality, whereas transformation involves a complete change of reality. The rebirth dragon brings the power of radical change and clears the path for this process by laying the past to rest so that a new cycle of life can begin. That is so beautiful, and I feel it goes together so well. Okay, let me just see what else I feel. I'm going to do a couple of the magic deck. What are we on? 25. Okay, we're good. Alright. Maji, this is the Chosen Ones 144 by Maji, the High Priestess. So shout out to her, she's amazing.
Yeah.
And let's see. I'm gonna choose 3 cards. So for Path of Destiny number 1, got Lemurian Blood. So to me that means Starseed. Sage Your Space. So this is what I was just doing. This is, I know a lot of people do know, but this is just what it looks like. I always like to get the chakra ones to help align all of my chakras. And you can just light it for a few minutes and say a prayer, or just, have positive intentions or affirmations. Okay. Oh, look, and I just said the star seed, and it popped
Didn't
right
say
up.
that one yet.
Oh, Sage Your Space, and then Psychic Powers, Clairvoyant. So you have been blessed with gifts, and you should be using those to help, yourself. It's always important to take care of yourself first, and then your family and loved ones. And ultimately, you're a starseed. That means, you're a light worker. You're here to uplift the hearts and the vibration of humanity and of Gaia. So just make sure that you're using those powers for the divine pure white light. Okay, I do want to do a couple crystals because I am learning, I'm working with crystals a lot on my own. And usually I do 3, but that one popped out. So I'm going to do clear quartz. So rhodonite, clear quartz, celestial quartz, and azurite. So I'm not going to read the whole thing on each card. Let me just see if there's a little highlight I can do. So the rhodonite is page 155, Heal Your Heartbeat. Kind of see, it's so dark. Okay. So that's beautiful. All the little leaves and the little stitched heart. Oh, that reminds me, my daughter just went as Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas for Halloween. She was so cute. Had to paint her whole body blue.
Use eyeliner.
Yep, use eyeliner for the stitches, put fake eyelashes. She's 11. What number? I'm like just not going the right way. 155.
That's not too hard to get to.
I know, right? Heal your heartbeat. Rhodonite. When you're feeling calm and centered, your heart beats in an even rhythm. Listening to it becomes self-soothing, helping you remember your personal cadence. But when you're anxious, especially when you're perpetually anxious, your heart stutters and skips. Your own skittish heart sends you deeper into unease and angst, but it's not your heart that's the problem. The problem lies deeper, rooted in the vulnerability that is causing the anxiety. Put your hand on your heart, Rhodonite instructs. Close your eyes and feel its beat. Once you're in sync with yourself, ask your heart what's feeding its anxiety. To heal your heart, you need to first know in what way you feel vulnerable in the world. It's time for this first step. So this so you can use, rhodonite to help heal old wounds, just because the collective is going through a huge awakening, that means that we're healing some of those past, childhood traumas, but that doesn't mean that, there's always more to heal. So rhodonite is a good one to use. I also like pink quartz. That's also or rose quartz, that's a good healing stone. Okay, let's go to the next. So that was Heal Your Heartbeat. Clear quartz is page 159, The Only Thing. I'm gonna leave it here while oops, oh my goodness. It is said that in ancient Asia, people would put clear quartz outside a temple to collect the energy of the monks' prayers. An egg waiting to be hatched, a song waiting to be sung. Clear quartz is a basket, a womb, the potential to become. The ancient healers knew this. Some say they used clear quartz as wands, allowing it to amplify and direct the energy they generated within themselves. What if, Clear Quartz asked, you didn't need a bunch of sacred tools? What if you only needed to learn how to grow an intention, direct it with your will, and amplify its effects? What could you create? What problems could you solve? What could you put down if clear quartz was the only thing you needed to pick up? So this is one of the first crystals that I had, and I chose to get it because I read this in this crystal oracle book. And I just love that it says it amplifies everything else. So I felt like if you have this one stone, then this could, get you started into crystals. So that's just a tip for anybody who might want to start getting into crystals but don't know where to start. Clear quartz is a good one. It can help you amplify anything. So, celestial quartz number 99, become inimitable. It doesn't matter if you have a nose. Or okay, you have a nose.
I have
Sorry.
a stuffy nose.
My daughter's sitting here with me. I'm making sure my camera and everything is good. Okay.
There you go.
I'm glad you have a nose, child. Become inimitable. Celestial quartz. Deep in the heart of the earth, celestial forms, layer by uneven layer. Perhaps in the distant past of her beginning, she was a regular quartz. But after centuries of responding to ever-present change in temperature, moisture, and even the shifting of tectonic plates, she has flowed and morphed into unexpected shapes and textures. If we allow it, this is what life does to each of us, building our own unique knowledge and wisdom until we become celestial ourselves. Allow the world to teach you, this grandmother stone whispers. Grow into your own inimitable self. Wisdom is a byproduct of your own becoming. That is just beautiful. And I love how it started with the clear quartz, so it's, the only thing you need, and basically like building the building block for the celestial quartz. So, in growing, stepping into your divine power, taking leaps of faith, but knowing that your projects are going to work out, everything is going to be successful because you've been planning for this. You're taking the necessary steps every day. And we also need breaks. So whether you celebrate a Sabbath or whatever day of the week that is for you, just make sure that you're, giving yourself time for self-reflection, self-healing, to balance and ground yourself. I ground myself daily, that's preferable. But I know not everybody can go to the beach, 4 times a week like I can. I am blessed in that. So if you are able to do that and you haven't been, then I suggest, just try to get out in nature more and enjoy, become one with, the earth. Okay, and on the bottom of the deck is the azurite. This was on page 23. Activate the void. Each in-breath creates space within you in expectant stillness. Azurite holds the energy of this empty fullness. It is not the container, but the space contained, not the walls of the womb, but the emptiness within. This void is the most precious of gifts because in this emptiness, in the pause at the crossroads of time and space, your intuition can soar. Once space is created, stuck energies begin to flow, funneling through heaviness, creating a place for something more daring or delicate than everyday life. Azurite holds you as you behold this void, so you can feel the rich ocean of possibilities in which you are swimming. Breathe in the blue and allow the fullness of the emptiness to elevate your spirit. I love this card. I'm going to show the card. So, like right here, what makes you feel free? We often surround ourselves with stuff and then live with the fear of losing it. We forget that emptiness contains potential. Where do you feel free today? The today is important here. You might change your mind tomorrow or feel differently than you did yesterday. So I love that. The Azurite can help you, be thankful for that emptiness. So many of us right now have had to let go of a lot of people, places, or things. A lot of habits, addictions, relationships, whatever else I'm just not thinking right now, but we've had to let go of those things, and sometimes it was hard, but if you let go completely, if you allow yourself to be healed, you do the inner work, then you're creating space for new. And so that is just really exciting that that's this time right now, everything's going on. And I wanted to do, let's just go ahead and end. I usually like to pull a couple Bible verses. This is from Prayers to Strengthen Your Faith. And I will put the different decks that I'm using. Like I said, the website for the angel number, I'll put all that in the description box. Of course, it's nice to get inspired, but I don't want people to think some of the things are my words. So I'll be very clear about all that. I'm a writer, so all that is important to me. I can't think of the word. Plagiarism, and yeah. So I want everybody to get credit where it's due. So, teach me your way, O Lord, that I may walk in your truth. Unite my heart to fear your name. I give thanks to you, O Lord my God, with my whole heart, and I will glorify your name forever. For great is your steadfast love toward me. You have delivered my soul from the depths. That was Psalm 86, 11 to 13. Okay, and the second verse. I will give thanks to the Lord with my whole heart. I will recount all of your wonderful deeds. I will be glad and exult in you. I will sing praise to your name, O Most High. Psalm 9, 1 through 2. And, oh, that you would bless me, let your hand be with me, and keep me from harm. 1 Chronicles 4:10. And then, of course, the bottom of the deck. Psalm 139, 8 through 10. If I go up to heaven, you are there. If I ride the wings of the morning, if I dwell by the farthest oceans, even there your hand will guide me, and your strength will support me. That's so beautiful. I was just talking about going to the ocean, and this could be heaven on earth, or it can be hell on earth. And I hope that you're making, the right decisions for your soul's best path, for your best mission to be completed, so you can enjoy heaven on earth, especially in the way that Gaia's vibration is being uplifted, and so is humanity. So you just want to be sure that you're taking all the steps and that you're trusting in the divine to help you get where you need to be, so you can experience heaven on earth, as I am, and it's amazing. Remember, this one verse, Psalm 9, 1 through 10, again mentions gratitude. I'll give thanks to the Lord with my whole heart. Make sure you're planning some type of daily gratitude practice, whether that's just saying, a couple gratitudes so many times a day, or I'm a writer again, so I like to write, so maybe that would resonate with you better. Maybe you could sing your gratitudes, or you could sit, I like to do affirmations in the mirror, so I'm looking straight at myself, and it helps me be more confident. And what, Zoe? Oh yeah, and painting and stuff, that's another good habit, to get into. And let me see, there was one, I just want to pull a rune, and then I will let you guys go. So again, this is for Path of Destiny number 1. It'll, resonate with Aries, with Capricorn, with the Magician card and Tarot, or any other way that one might resonate, in your life. So let's see. gonna do a rune. Actually, I'm gonna end with 3. What are we at?
40 minutes.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna end with 3 because I
I
like
can't see it.
3s. Oh, you can't?
No.
Here. Well, I'll show them each too. Okay. So the first one, can't remember the name, so let's find out. Oh wait, this is the second one. Alrighty.
Tell them what you were for Halloween.
Oh yeah, I was a cowgirl for Halloween. It was super fun.
We carved pumpkins.
Oh yeah, we carved pumpkin. My brain like kind of goes blank right now because I'm trying to focus on this, but that's a good idea to tell them. Yep, so we carved pumpkins the night before Halloween.
Mine was Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls.
What was the character?
Bill Cipher from Gravity
Bill
Falls.
Saver?
Cipher from Gravity
Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls was what my daughter's pumpkin was, and mine is just like a smiley face with a heart for one eye and a star for another. Okay, let's see what runes you got. So the first rune is Manas. Manas translates as human and represents the mystery of each human being's relationship with other humans, the rest of creation, and the divine will. I feel like we just read a card that said something about creation. We did. I don't remember which one, but so Manas means the self, family member, friendship, association, rational intelligence, and race memory. The esoteric meanings of Manas are transcendental consciousness, the individual as microcosm, shaman, and spiritual healer. So I like that. So let's see. So Manas, basically, you know, it's like has to do with the cosmos, and you're the microcosm, and really you have the cosmos inside of you. That's a powerful thing if you really think about what that means.
Tell them how I went through the haunted house.
What? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, we went through a haunted house. That was fun. Okay. Hold on, let me finish this. So Kinas. So this means knowledge, skill, controlled energy, successful idea, painful healing, and sexual attraction. So the esoteric meaning of this, of Kinas, is spiritual illumination and inner guidance. Ooh, and I noticed the bird is an owl for this Kinas number 6. And I've been seeing this white owl around our house very often, so that's pretty neat. So that, so maybe you're seeing owls as well. It's associated with Venus, pink, and fire and earth is Kinas. So, you know, your path, you're being guided, you're being divinely guided, so stay on the path, and just make sure that you're balancing yourself and that grounding yourself and keeping yourself connected to your higher self or your spirit team. And then let's see, the third rune for you, Path of Destiny number 1, is Berkana. So this means birch tree. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. This graceful tree has a poetic name, Lady of the Woods, and is probably the only tree to be found throughout the entire area peopled by Germanic tribes. So the meanings are nurturing, beauty, nourishment, healing, mothering, fertility, and growth. And the esoteric meaning of Berkana is Earth Mother, spiritual growth, and sustenance. So again, your path is being illuminated, you're growing spiritually. Just make sure that you're giving yourself that self-healing time, taking your spiritual bath, reading a book, going on a walk, listening to music and dancing, doing pottery, you know, painting, writing, singing, rapping. The list could go on and on. So those are all ways that you can continue to heal yourself and help your inner child at this time. So that I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys all for joining me. I really think this is a beautiful reading. If it resonated with you, go ahead and like the video. I love for you to follow along in my journey. I am brand new, but I am excited to meet some more people out there that are like me on my path and trying to live with peace, love, and positivity. So I will be thinking and praying for all of you, and I've been praying daily for the collective. Stay strong and enjoy, be ready and open and willing to receive the blessings coming in from the universe, and make sure that you're being grateful and you're showing gratitude for all the blessings, big and small. So I hope you have a thriving Thursday, and I'll see you next time.